What is up, guys? Jake from OneHive here with scrimmage number 3 recap. Before we get started on this one, I've had a million questions this go around about scrimmage. How do you do that? How do you set it up? It's pretty simple, guys. There's no surefire way of getting matched up. It doesn't work that way. But if you take the time to divide up into 2 evenly matched teams, both town hall wise and your defensive strength wise. Don't just say, okay, we've got 9 town hall 9s over here, 9 over there, 3 town hall 10s, and try to go ahead and go a step further and make sure that they're matched up evenly. That you have town hall 9s that are split. That this guy that's a max town hall 9, the other team has a max town hall 9. I'm talking about defense wise. There's a mid town hall 9. Do it that way, and if you hit search at the same time and you've split up truly evenly, you'll have a pretty good chance of getting matched up. So that's how we do it. We're 3 for 3 so far, getting the correct matchup and having an interclan scrimmage. So it's been great. This one, as I talked about, if you watched the live attack video that I did in the scrimmage, it was a restrictive type. It was strictly for town hall 9s and 10s. You had to use some form of a Laloon attack, whether it be go Laloon, just lavaloonian, whatever it might be. You could not do hogs. You could not do any type of a golem, go wipes or go wee. None of that stuff. Had to be an air attack. And the reason we wanted to do it is to, one, improve for people like me that don't use that attack very much, make me be more exposed to it and some other members in our clan, and also to test our bases. We're seeing it more and more, people attacking us more and more, and it's a newer thing, so we haven't had months and months of attacks on our bases to test it out. So this condenses that down. We get a lot of those at once, see what works on bases, what doesn't. That way we can tweak our bases. That being said, what you're going to get to see is some bases that are being retired. So enjoy that. Look at sort of how we build our bases, and maybe it can help you build some of your own. You might have saw in the live attack video, we were way behind, but look at this. We came back to make it a draw. Just an epic war. Another thing about it being a draw, another restriction we placed on our members is that you could not attack a town hall below you. No town hall 10s could go down to clean up a town hall 9. No town hall 9s could go down to clean up a town hall 8. You had to stay in your level. Again, it wasn't about who could win. It was about practice and about learning. So we put those restrictions on, and it was just a fun war. It was close. It was exciting. Both teams did a great job, but you're going to see a lot of bases, again, that weren't 3-starred simply because we couldn't use the attack that was best for that base. Everybody knew what they were going to be attacked with. It was about designing your best anti-Laloon base and seeing if we could break it down and get the 3-star and again, learn what works and what doesn't on bases. So that being said, no Town Hall 10s were 3-starred. So we will not even go over those. Not that there wasn't some good attacks, there was, but we'll just go to the 3-star attacks because the ones that weren't 3-star, we might still be using those bases. The ones that got 3-starred, obviously, we're going to, at the very least, rework, tweak, whatever. So the first one we're going to look at is Big taking on Shinkao. Really, really great Laloon attack. Coming in from the top here, 2 golems. So this is like a go Laloon that we did put a video out on. The goal here is to get in there, take out 2 air defenses, take out the clan castle troops and that queen. And it's a tall order because that stuff's pretty deep in the base. Going to have to make a pretty good push here to get in. The golems are doing all the tanking, has some wizards behind it. That's the king down to help back it up. And then here in just a moment, he brought a jump spell. Is going to lay that jump spell down to help the golems get in. And then here comes the queen. She's the one that's going to do a lot of the work. That balloon right there was real nice to go ahead and take out that air defense, and actually pulls double duty over there towards that cannon. Doesn't quite get it taken out. But here comes everything moving in now. The lightning spell went down. There's the jump spell. The queen sort of gets confused, goes back and forth a little bit just because that witch was right there trying to figure out the best way to get to her. Finally gets locked on, and then you'll see how great everything, that big funnel he made. Now look what's standing here. You got a golem doing some tanking. The king and queen are right there, and they're standing right on top of these 2 air defenses. The king gets all the way into the core, takes out that enemy queen, and again, that golem's still doing the tanking. The queen's sitting back doing her thing. Just taking out defenses right there, locked onto the second air defense. It goes down. Now look at this big old section of the base that's already taken out. Here comes the air attack. Lava Hound's going in. Balloons, targeted balloons taking out defenses, just starting there, and then going to work in this counterclockwise motion. Going to send another lava hound in, backed up by balloons again. Drop the last rage spell, and you can see that this base is already crippled to the point that it's too little too late for the defenses. As soon as that air defense goes down, it is going to be GG. A great attack by Big. Even like the 2 back end balloons here, saving them to the end. Look at the queen still working. That's what those 2 golems out front doing. All that tanking for her. She is hanging in there, taking stuff out all the way through the cleanup phase. Just a beautiful attack all around. You see the pups doing their thing, cleaning up. All the lava hounds busted, so has the benefit of all the pups available that didn't get taken out to defenses. Just a great attack, great 3-star by Big, and obviously that base is going to have to be redone. All right, let's look at the next one here. T. Smith taking on Geo, another great one. Of course, all these are going to be Laloons. Just while we're talking about it real quick, the Town Hall 8s were restricted. They could not use dragon attacks. They had to use some form of hogs or something else. So I'm going to do an Elite 8 series on just those attacks. You'll get to see that on the next video. All right, same sort of thing here. Go Laloon coming in. The goal here, again, taking out 2 air defenses, several other defensive buildings, those 2 archer towers there, and the queen and the CC troops. It's a big investment when you're putting 2 golems. You're backing it up by wizards. You got your king and queen going down. You're usually dedicating a lightning spell, a jump spell. It's a big investment, but if you can get that done, 2 air defenses, the queen, the CC troops down, you have really crippled that base to an air attack. So usually the backside goes pretty smoothly at that point. You see the lightning spell goes down there, takes out most of the defenses right there. The king's on the queen. She goes down. He's going to immediately turn, take out that air defense, and now the queen's on the second AD. Boom. Mission accomplished. All that's down. The queen's still doing work back there because she still has that king out front tanking for her. A few wizards are still shooting. They get the X-bow that was pointed up. Just a real high value push there. Too much of that was clumped up there on this base. So that's what you're looking for when you're trying to design a anti-Laloon base. You don't want someone to be able to get that much stuff for 2 golems, some wizards, a hero, and a few spells. That's just too much. Right here, lava hounds going in, balloons. Look at these targeted balloons. When you're deploying your balloons, when you're watching it, you should be able to see that just what you're seeing here. Balloons taking out multiple defenses at once. And then this is a danger back here. You look at the backside of this base, 3 wizard towers. If the balloons are clumped up when they get there to that point, 3 wizard towers will ruin this raid. But T. Smith saves a few balloons, and right there, taking out those 2 wizard towers there before the big group of balloons got there, that's huge. It's a game changer. Pretty much at this point, it's over because the 1 wizard tower is not going to have enough juice to get all those balloons taken down before it drops on it. And then the last Tesla, and it's over. You see the pups on the backside doing the cleanup, but most of this base is cleaned up already. Just a great attack by T. Smith. Just wrecked that base. Good job, man. All right, let's go to the other side of the map. It's kind of strange doing this from, because I was in OneHive Scrim, and now I'm sort of doing it from the OneHive side, so it's sort of confusing. Let's see here. This attack was probably one of the better ones for Town Hall 9s in the whole war. Che, 3-starring Shu, just a beautiful attack. A very high level base. Shu is a maxed, besides his king, completely maxed out Town Hall 9. Lava walls, queen's level 30, very tough base. And not a bad layout at all, but Che just does a good job exploiting what the weakness that it does have. Drops the golem, coming in, and it's just 1 golem. This is what's amazing about this attack to me. Che doesn't have any super high level heroes. Look what Che has. 19 queen, 19 king, but beautiful planning. 1 golem, king and queen, few wizards, few wall breakers, and a rage, and he gets the CC troops. The queen gets taken out right here. The town hall gets taken out, and 2 air defenses. Amazing push right there. Just everything went perfect. The king went in there, helped out, tanked for the queen. The golem out front taking for the king. But for 1 king now, he's got 4 hounds left, and all those balloons. This is over. Just really sending hounds in from every angle. The goal basically being to suck up all the air defenses that he can. Targeted balloons all the way around. You can see everything's going down very quickly. And then he's got 1 more lava hound left coming from the backside to tank for that last air defense, and then he's got a few balloons to back it up. Right there, the lava hounds have already come across the base. A few of them are busting. Sends his last one in. Those lava pups are going to work. Look at these balloons. He's still dropping balloons. I mean, just a beautiful attack. We'll start to fast forward. He uses his last rage spell there. Look at the number of balloons that are left. One lava hound still not busted. Lava pups everywhere. Just wreck that base. I mean, again, very high level base. Che just demolished it. So great job, Che and Chu. Enjoy making your new base, man. All right, let's get one more and we'll wrap this thing up. Let's see, who was it here? Well, I've passed it. Sorry, guys. Right here, Soon. D taken out Soon. Another great attack. Just, look, this is sort of it's too symmetrical, is sort of this base's weakness. There's, it's perfectly symmetrical. There's even defenses on every side. One golem goes down, backed up by wizards. It's doing all the tanking for this little quadrant of the base. Once the funnel's created, king and queen go down. A few wall breakers to let everything in. The walls get opened up. The golem goes right in. Queen's going to start taking it out. And obviously all he's getting here is the one air defense, the few towers that are located in this area. And then I think with that jump spell, he hoped to get in there and get that queen. But she's awful deep in that court. I mean, she's the very center of this base. But right there, the air defense goes down. Here comes the CC troops. The king's out there. Does bring a lightning, but there was a dragon in the CC, so not a lot of use out of that spell. The queen's locked on right here, though, and that's a good thing. She's already over there, but now she's sort of backed off. That the queen is just now getting in range, and here in just a moment, D is going to use his queen's ability. If he used it a little quicker, I think the queen would have come over. But right here, this lava hound at the bottom gets in her range, so she takes off. Now the queen's not going down. But his offensive queen is still up there doing work. You see the lava hound's coming in, the rage is going down. This queen in here is causing trouble, but that rage right there, that's beautiful. Guys, if you ever don't have, if the plan is like a pentahound attack, if the plan is to not take the queen out, or if she just doesn't go down, always use a rage right on top of her, because as soon as those lava hounds bust, those pups that are at a rage are going to get attracted to her. Look how fast they take that queen out. Raged lava pups only takes 3 or 4, and that queen is going down. So really, that's probably what saved the 3-star on this, is his excellent rage placement. Remember that again, if your plan is to not take the queen out, or if it just goes bad and she doesn't go down, make sure you've got a rage for the lava hounds that are going to bust around here. Let those pups take her out, and it could save you a 3-star, just like it did for D here. Excellent attack. Really liked it. All right, guys, that is it. Remember, you can do this with your clan. Do it for fun. Do it, don't make it too competitive to where people start getting mad at each other. Try to learn something from it, whether it be for base design, for attacks, whatever. Have fun with it. Hope you guys liked the video. Hope you're looking forward to the Elite 8 series of this scrimmage. Until then, Jake from OneHive reminding you guys to suck less.